Green Bay Packers Nation, how's it going? This is Brody, and we need to talk about a situation that could heavily impact the Packers' early season. The news surrounding Micah Parsons' recovery from his torn ACL is less than ideal, and it's leaving fans with a lot of questions. Before we dive in, tell me where you're watching from and what you think about the challenges facing our defense this season. We're building this community toward 10,000 subscribers, so please subscribe and help us reach that milestone. Now, let's get into it. Micah Parsons shared some insights about his recovery timeline, stating that his most optimistic return date is Week 6 against the Dallas Cowboys on October 18th. For a fan base that's eager to see our star edge defender back on the field, that's not the news we wanted to hear. Though a return in Week May 6th seem reasonable, it means we'll be starting the season without one of our most crucial players. This is significant for the Green Bay Packers because Parsons was set to begin the regular season on the physically unable to perform (PUP) list, which means he will miss at least the first 4 games. Now, not only has that pushed his return back to Week 6, but it also takes him out of a pivotal matchup against the Chicago Bears on October 11th. The Packers struggled against Chicago last season when Parsons was sidelined, suffering 2 losses, including a heartbreaking wild-card round exit. Without him, that Week 5 NFC North clash at Lambeau Field becomes an uphill battle. But there's a glimmer of hope. If Parsons can indeed return against the Cowboys, it would set him up to potentially play against the Detroit Lions the following week. However, the safest bet for the Packers might be to wait for the October 29th game against the Carolina Panthers. That game will be played on a grass field, which is a better surface for Parsons' fragile recovery, and it gives him additional time to ramp up before facing the New England Patriots on November 8th. There's also a new NFL rule in play that could benefit Parsons. He can return to practice after Week 2 without counting against the 53-man roster. This means he'll have the chance to participate in team activities and prepare himself for his return, hopefully allowing him to hit the ground running when he does make it back onto the field. Parsons tore his ACL on December 14th against the Denver Broncos, undergoing surgery shortly thereafter. The Packers have a cautious 9-month rule for injuries like this, so we're not expecting him to be fully engaged in football activities until late September or early October. If all goes well with his recovery and practice, we could see Parsons back in action for the final 2/3 of the season, exactly when the Packers will need him the most. In my honest opinion, while the timeline for Parsons' return is concerning, the new practice rules offer a silver lining. Getting him back on the field, even if it's later than we had hoped, could make a significant difference in our playoff aspirations. It all hinges on how well he can recover and adapt in the weeks leading up to his return. So, what does this say about the Packers' overall strategy? It's clear that we're prioritizing the long-term health of our star players. But can we afford to lose critical games early in the season? What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to help us reach that 10,000 subscriber goal.